Hello and welcome to another edition of the Leap Weekly. This week we'll speak with Jeremy Sprague, owner of Sleepwalker Spirits Ale, a microbrewery and restaurant going into its 5th month of business right here in REO Town. Sleepwalker is nominated for Best Lansing Area Brewery and Best New Restaurant in the City Pulse's Top of the Town Awards, and will also be the featured beer at the REO Town Thrift Store Gala and Burlesque Extravaganza later this month. But tell us about Sleepwalker.
Well, Sleepwalker is a microbrewery restaurant that we incorporated back in 2012. We opened from 2014 to 2016 at the Allen Marketplace on the east side of Lansing. My business partner chose to leave the business around 2016, so I had to sort of do some reorganization as far as finding a new location and some fresh investment. But I was able to do that after a couple of years, and we landed here in this beautiful, well, now beautiful space here on the corner of Elm and South Washington in REO Town, which is one of my favorite places. And basically we took everything that we did at the Allen Marketplace, working with Joe Nelson and everyone, all the great people there. I was brewing my brains out, and we were selling beer, craft beer to go every Wednesday and Friday during the farmers market. And then our goal was always to kind of open a place that had food and had maybe some wine. And now I've taken steps. We were licensed as a microbrewer and a winemaker. So I've been making wine, hard craft seltzer, and hard cider along with the craft beer for the last 6 months or so, 5 months or so, and it's been going great. And now we have a small kitchen with an ancient 1957 Blodgett pizza oven, which we got from the Michigan Millers building just across town. And we've been open for 4 months, and it's sort of like a dream come true. I mean, when you're working on a brand new business, I really think it's wise to do your homework. Mm-hmm. And I started my journey at the Small Business Development Center with Tom Donaldson way back in the day, like 2011, 2012. Lori Lonsdorf had taken a few of her seminars as well on marketing and branding. Tom Donaldson is sort of still someone that we work with monthly to kind of see, take the temperature of our business every month. He's been a huge asset and resource for us. The Lansing Economic Area Partnership and the Lansing Economic Development Corporation as well have been huge players in this project. We took a building that was obsolete and we rehabbed it from top to bottom. And this is a pretty fun place to come and eat, have some beers. Our goal here was to sort of have a more sophisticated, I love microbreweries, by the way. I love concrete, steel, living edge wood. I love all of that. But I wanted to do something a little different, something a little more refined and a little more academic and a little more effeminate. And I think that we've achieved that goal.
What are some exciting things that are going on right now aside from awesome food and great drinks?
Here at Sleepwalker? Well, I would say entering our 5th month of being open is huge. It's a lot of work. I think that we're finally sort of settling in to a rhythm in the kitchen, brewing. Last night I just made a delicious Belgian strong ale, so I'm sort of stretching my reach back to where I was before closing down in 2016. I love making beer. It's a huge passion of mine. I love wine. I love craft seltzer and cider, but beer is sort of this just ongoing journey in my life, and getting back to some of my old recipes. I've nearly touched on most of them since opening now, and now I'm sort of really digging into some of the bigger giant beers that I used to make. We have a Façade grant that I believe is now approved, so we're going to be doing the entire exterior of the building will be sort of like power washed. We'll be dealing with our awning. This situation was kind of not the most attractive thing in the world, but it's about to be. We're working with Dane Vermeulen from Michigan Imagery, who's just across town that way, a few blocks from here. We are also, we have engaged the mayor and Andy Kilpatrick, both of those offices, for our outdoor seating application permit. With that we've engaged the Michigan Liquor Control as well. So a lot of cool things for the spring for us are outdoor seating, and outdoor, like not a beer garden, but a place to drink beer and enjoy everything like that. And then also just sort of making it a lot more of a prettier building than it has been for the last few decades. So it's really coming along. Inside is looking great. Now it's time to make the outside look nice and pretty. We opened in late October, so we did the best we could. We have a couple of temporary banners outside, and now it's time to really dig in and make it pretty. And being right on the corner it's important that we sort of show as you're coming into REO Town, we have the luxury of being one of the first sort of restaurant businesses that you get to come and see, with people sitting outside on a beautiful sunny day. The west sun in the afternoon here it's just gorgeous. We at LEAP are really excited and proud to have played a role in the journey to get here, and we're excited to have you as a neighbor just down the street. So we would be absolutely nowhere without LEAP and the LEDC and the SBDC. I've always encouraged anyone who's interested in starting a business, even if they have just questions, that they should engage all of you guys, because you are just wonderful. Well, we definitely appreciate it, and we look forward to our continued partnership and watching you grow. Excellent, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the LEAP Weekly email newsletter to get the latest and greatest in economic development news delivered straight to your inbox every Friday.